Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. The recently created Community Police Commission held an orientation session for the new members, and TV20 cameras were there. Here's TV20 reporter Alex Picterna with more.
This session is a overview, right? It's to give you guys insight. We've delivered lots of information to you. This is an opportunity for you to ask questions, for you to get to start to get an understanding of what your role will be as new community police commissioners.
Members of the CPC started off by getting a chance to know each other, discussing their personal and team values, along with their visions for 2027. Afterwards, they had a chance to meet with key stakeholders in Cleveland's safety community.
Thank you for your service. I know this is going to be a journey and probably a bit of a whirlwind for now, but it will settle. It will all come together soon. So thank you.
I look forward to partnering with you as we work together to emerge from underneath the consent decree as a stronger city that stands on the tenets of constitutional policing, community-led policing, and trust-led policing. Congratulations on your appointments, and let's get ready to work.
So we will do a lot of working together, I'm sure, and I'm very excited about it. I'm here to help. I'm here to be a partner. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you want to email me, please feel free, and I'll give you my phone number as well.
The meeting focused on many of the rules and expectations of the committee, along with the resources that'll be available to them in order to enact change.
We're very equipped to do most of the turnkey operations for you. So you just tell us what you want and we get it done for you. It takes the load off. It lets you guys focus on the work of your committees, the work that's outlined for you in 115. And it's really been a success story, the way we've done that. And for the volunteer commissioners who were in the past, and you'll hear from some of them before, having a staff is just awesome. You know, because they could pick up the phone and say, can you do this? And it's like, yes, and then they could go back to their day jobs.
The committee also spoke with local activists, hearing their stories that led them to a life of activism.
I was always active in the community. I was always a person that cared about people. I was always active. But what really brought me here with Citizens for a Safer Cleveland, we sat in the same seats like you all, but on a different floor, because we wanted accountability. You know, my son was murdered 15 and a half years ago. No accountability, no investigation, but a settlement.
The meeting ended with a set of votes, starting a new chapter in Cleveland's public safety. For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. Turning now to local sports, 21 student athletes from the Cleveland Metropolitan School District signed their letters of intent for college at this year's Senate Athletic League National Signing Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Cleveland Metropolitan School District Senate Athletic League 2023 National Signing Day recipients. Shoot a shot.
Congratulations to each of our scholar athletes. As Commissioner Powell said, these are the 21 students who have already elected to sign for their university today. We also know that we'll continue to have scholar athletes who are still making their selections and will continue to sign throughout the spring, and we'll work to recognize them as well. I want to recognize that the three schools here represented today, John Marshall, John Hay, and Glenville, were also all three teams from the Senate League that moved on into the state playoffs for football this year. So let's give them a round of applause for being our state playoff championship teams.
Glenville, the Division IV state champs, were represented by 16 student athletes.
I always tell them it's always somebody looking at you that want to be like you. You have to be the example. There's nobody outside of this city, any place in this community or in the state that you have to look at. You the show, and you always been the show. And today, they've proven to you that they're the show. When you got 16 out of 20 seniors going to school, I think that's huge, and I think they deserve a round of applause.
John Hay, another CMSD school that made it to the state playoffs, had 4 student athletes sign letters of intent. And finally, John Marshall, another state playoff contender, had 1 student athlete committing to college. And although he narrowed it down to 1, the decision-making process was tough.
He's been starting to get offers since right before the season started, and college visits, talking to coaches at night, Twitter, it's been a long, he really didn't know exactly where he was going to go up until maybe a week ago. So it's been a long process, but he made it through, prayed on it, family sat down with him, and the money made sense, and he good to go where he going.
School I'll be attending is Notre Dame College right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Picking the school, it was honestly stressful because it was a lot of options that came all at once, and I had to take off 2 weeks of school just to go to all the visits. My first offer was actually Alabama A&M, but they didn't have my major, so then it was Notre Dame College, and I instantly clicked with them. I like that school a lot.
John Hay alumni and Lehigh University graduate Dr. Devin Carter spoke words of wisdom to these athletes after sitting in the same seat as them back in 2012.
Let me tell y'all something right now. The work starts right now. This is a celebration today. Embrace this celebration. But I promise you, don't let this be the end all be all. This is just the beginning for you.
Congratulations to all the CMSD student athletes that received scholarships. And CMSD recently hosted their 2022 Senate League Bowling Championship, and the atmosphere was competitive. In the boys division, John Hay matched up against John Marshall. John Marshall won their head-to-head matchup during the regular season, but John Hay came into the championship focused and ready for revenge.
This past year has been a great year. We've had our ups and downs. We had our close games, but we held out really strong. This was my last year, so I really wanted to make it my best, and I made sure that happened.
I told them I wanted to win. I'm kind of hard on them. We work hard. I kind of cracked the whip a little bit. We came in today focused. I told them, let's just get to work. This was a team that they've been wanting to beat, and we beat them.
Today, we knew we was going up against a team that we've had some trouble with beating before, but we kept it together. We made sure we didn't fold under the pressure, basically. So we made sure we stayed together and kept going no matter what. And in the end, we came out on top.
John Hay defeated John Marshall with a score of 1,586 to 1,547. And in the girls division, John Marshall matched up against Rhodes. Rhodes was a dominant team all season, and they continued that display of dominance in this championship.
We got to the point where we talked it out, we see what we did wrong, and then we just worked through it, and that's how we got here. We were also undefeated, so that was a good thing too. We won our first game and we're really excited, but then the second game we did lose, which at first we took it with ourselves, but then when we got to the Baker game, we won the first and second game, but we're hyping each other up, We got in Marshall's head, so that kind of helped us out too, in our favor.
Rhodes defeated John Marshall with a score of 1,342 to 1,298. All right, all you constant readers out there, the Cleveland Reads Citywide Reading Challenge is on. Cleveland Reads is a citywide campaign led by Cleveland Public Library, which seeks to raise awareness of the importance of reading and literacy. The goal of the campaign is to collectively read 1 million books and/or minutes by the end of 2023. To get involved, sign up online at clevelandreads.com and use the website throughout 2023 to log your books and minutes spent reading. Here's how it works. 1. After you register, spend at least 20 minutes reading a day. That's 1.8 million words a year. 2. Log your minutes through the website to keep track of your progress. 3. Earn chances to win prizes just for reading. It's so easy. Sign up now at clevelandreads.com and happy reading. Finally, it's official. Cleveland and Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse will be playing host to the 2024 Women's Final Four, marking the second time Cleveland has hosted this premier sporting event. Recently, a special unveiling ceremony was held for the logo designed by Section 127 in Indianapolis. The 2024 Women's Final Four logo includes numerous Cleveland landmarks and Ohio tributes in the design. This unveiling starts the countdown clock to host the 2024 NCAA Women's Final Four. For the latest news and information regarding ticket packages for the 2024 Women's Final Four, visit ncaa.com/Women's Final Four. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Coming up next, learn about what's going on with the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools with this week's CMSD 360. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Darielle Snipes with the CMSD News Bureau. Welcome to CMSD 360, a look at news happening around the district for the week of January 8th. CMSD's website is getting a new, fresher look. The new site debuted on Saturday, January 7th, and will give users quicker access to the content they want to use the most. It will also be easier to navigate and search, as well as be more mobile friendly. So check out the new and improved clevelandmetroschools.org website today. The third marking period, second semester, begins on Monday for most students and extended year students. Year-round students have a little bit more time as the second marking period will end for them on Friday. Speaking of year-round students, they head back to class on Tuesday. Staff are expected to report on Monday. The first round of high school choice selection will end this Friday. Families with current 8th graders or high school students wanting to change schools next academic year, be sure to log on to choosecmsd.org to select the school of your choice. CMSD allows students to attend any school in the district, regardless of where they live. On Tuesday, the Board of Education will hold its monthly work session at Elmira Pre-K through 8 Academy, located at 3375 West 99th Street. The meeting will begin at 6:30 p.m. A link to a live stream of the meeting can be found on the district website on the day of the meeting. January is School Board Recognition Month. Here at CMSD, we appreciate the time and dedication our school board members give to the district. Due to their hard work, our scholars can take advantage of many opportunities in and outside of the classroom. And for that, we thank you. January is also National Mentoring Month. Mentoring a young person, whether formally or informally, can have a huge impact on their lives, and it is never too late to start mentoring. Sign up to become a mentor by going to clevelandmetroschools.org/true-to-you. CMSD CEO Eric Gordon will be answering your questions during a Facebook Live edition of Talk to the CEO on Thursday at 6 p.m. If you have a question, you can submit it early by going to the Talk to the CEO post on any of the district's social media pages, or you can also ask it during the Facebook Live. There is a chance Mr. Gordon will answer your questions during the Facebook Live. Again, CMSD CEO Eric Gordon will be answering questions Thursday night starting at 6 p.m. during a Facebook Live edition of Talk to the CEO. Students can now take advantage of free online tutoring after school for reading and English language arts, math, science, and social studies. The hours of tutoring are Monday through Thursday, 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. by CMSD teachers for all students. Then students in 6th through 12th grade can reach out to a tutor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The extra learning time will help students become proficient with test preparation, getting caught up on schoolwork, or simply just getting ahead. To schedule a free live online tutoring session, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/tutor. Don't forget to sign up for the Cleveland Reads Challenge. This is a collaboration between CMSD, the Office of Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb, Cleveland Public Library, Cleveland Teachers Union, and nearly 30 community organizations working together to encourage reading and boost literacy levels in the city. The goal of the year-long challenge is for Clevelanders to collectively read 1 million books, or for reading to take place for 1 million minutes. To sign up, go to clevelandreads.org. Well, turning to sports, a busy week of Senate League competition is scheduled with bowling, swimming, wrestling, and boys and girls basketball taking place. For a complete list of competition times and locations, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/Senate League. Well, looking ahead, there'll be a series of community meetings for those interested in offering their input into the search for the next Cleveland Metropolitan School District CEO. The community gatherings will take place for 3 consecutive nights from Tuesday, January 17th through Thursday, January 19th. Each meeting will be held from 6 to 8 p.m. and will be open to in-person or remote participation. The meetings will be at the following locations: on Tuesday at East Professional Center, Wednesday at Max Hayes High School, and on Thursday at John F. Kennedy High School. For more information and to register for the virtual meetings, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/CEO search. Also, there'll be no school and all CMSD facilities will be closed on Monday, January 16th for Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. We'll stay connected with what's going on in the district by downloading the CMSD app or following CMSD on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Well, thanks for watching CMSD 360. Have a great and productive week.